Florida DMV Learner's Permit Test Florida CDL Permit Practice Test DMV Questions 2026. Question 1. Which license class is intended for non-commercial driving? Here are the options. Option A, Class E. Option B, Class A. Option C, Class B. Option D, Class C. The correct answer is Option A, Class E. Class E is the Florida license class intended for non-commercial driving. Question 2. What happens to the license of a driver who was involved in a crash and did not stop to help injured people? Here are the options. Option A, the license will be revoked. Option B, the license will only receive 1 point. Option C, the license will remain valid if the vehicle is insured. Option D, the license will be restricted only at night. The correct answer is Option A. The license will be revoked. A driver who fails to stop and help after a crash involving injury can have their license revoked. Question 3. What does the 2-second rule help a driver maintain? Here are the options. Option A, a safe time gap between vehicles. Option B, the correct time to turn on headlights. Option C, the legal time limit at a stop sign. Option D, the proper time to shift gears. The correct answer is Option A, a safe time gap between vehicles. The 2-second rule helps drivers maintain a safer following gap between their vehicle and the vehicle ahead. Question 4. What is the hand signal for a right turn? Here are the options. Option A, left hand and arm extended upward. Option B, left arm straight out horizontally. Option C, left hand and arm extended downward. Option D, right arm pointed downward inside the vehicle. The correct answer is Option A, left hand and arm extended upward. The hand signal for a right turn is the left hand and arm extended upward. Question 5. What does a yellow curb mean? Here are the options. Option A, no parking. Option B, loading zone only at night. Option C, parking for disabled permit holders only. Option D, temporary parking for 10 minutes. The correct answer is Option A, no parking. A yellow curb indicates no parking. Question 6. What is the standard speed limit on rural interstates in Florida? Here are the options. Option A, 70 miles per hour. Option B, 55 miles per hour. Option C, 30 miles per hour. Option D, 45 miles per hour. The correct answer is Option A, 70 miles per hour. The standard speed limit on rural interstates in Florida is 70 miles per hour unless posted otherwise. Question 7. What must you do when approaching a roundabout? Here are the options. Option A, slow down and yield to traffic already in the circle. Option B, stop every time before entering the roundabout. Option C, enter quickly so traffic does not slow down. Option D, drive clockwise around the center island. The correct answer is Option A, slow down and yield to traffic already in the circle. When approaching a roundabout, slow down and yield to vehicles already circulating. Question 8. Is it illegal in Florida to leave your keys in your car when parked? Here are the options. Option A. Yes, it is illegal. Option B. No, it is always allowed. Option C. Only if the car is parked overnight. Option D. Only if the car is parked at a business. The correct answer is option A. Yes, it is illegal. Florida law prohibits leaving keys in a parked car. Question 9. What is the penalty for offering a false name on a motor vehicle license application? Here are the options. Option A. A third-degree felony. Option B. A warning notice. Option C. A parking citation. Option D. A temporary insurance surcharge. The correct answer is option A. A third-degree felony. Offering a false name on a motor vehicle license application can be charged as a third-degree felony. Question 10. What is the no zone around a truck or large vehicle? Here are the options. Option A. The blind spots on the right, left, front, and rear where the large vehicle driver may not see you. Option B. A lane reserved for trucks only. Option C. A no parking area beside a truck stop. Option D. The space where cars may safely draft behind a truck. The correct answer is option A. The blind spots on the right, left, front, and rear where the large vehicle driver may not see you. The no zone refers to large blind spots around trucks and other large vehicles where drivers may not see nearby vehicles. Question 11. Who is charged if a 15-year-old backseat passenger is not wearing a seatbelt? Here are the options. Option A. The driver of the vehicle. Option B. The passenger only. Option C. The vehicle owner only. Option D. No one if the passenger is in the back seat. The correct answer is option A. The driver of the vehicle. The driver is responsible when a passenger under 18 is not properly restrained. Question 12. What should you do if you hit a parked vehicle? Here are the options. Option A. Try to find the owner or leave a note with your contact information where the owner can find it. Option B. Leave only if the damage appears minor. Option C. Wait 1 hour and then drive away. Option D. Move the other vehicle out of traffic if possible. The correct answer is option A. Try to find the owner or leave a note with your contact information where the owner can find it. If you hit a parked vehicle, you must try to find the owner or leave a note with your contact information. Question 13. What does a flashing yellow light mean? Here are the options. Option A. Proceed with caution. Option B. Come to a complete stop and wait for green. Option C. The road is closed. Option D. You have the right of way over all traffic. The correct answer is option A. Proceed with caution. A flashing yellow light means slow down and proceed with caution. Question 14. When is it safe to return to the right-hand lane after passing another vehicle? Here are the options. Option A. When you can see the tires of the vehicle you passed in your rearview mirror. Option B. As soon as your front bumper passes the other vehicle. Option C. Only after the other driver honks. Option D. When you are directly beside the other vehicle. The correct answer is option A. when you can see the tires of the vehicle you passed in your rearview mirror. After passing, you should return only when there is enough space, such as when you can see the tires of the passed vehicle in your rearview mirror. Question 15. What is the standard speed limit in Florida business and residential areas? Here are the options. Option A, 30 miles per hour. Option B, 15 miles per hour. Option C, 55 miles per hour. Option D, 70 miles per hour. The correct answer is option A, 30 miles per hour. Business and residential areas in Florida generally have a standard speed limit of 30 miles per hour unless posted otherwise. Question 16. Are you responsible if you let an unlicensed person drive your vehicle? Here are the options. Option A. Yes, you may face jail or a fine and can be responsible for crashes or property damage. Option B. No, only the unlicensed driver is responsible. Option C. Yes, but only if the vehicle is uninsured. Option D. No, if the person promises to drive carefully. The correct answer is option A. Yes, you may face jail or a fine and can be responsible for crashes or property damage. A vehicle owner can be held responsible for allowing an unlicensed person to drive. Question 17. When is it acceptable to share a lane with a motorcycle? Here are the options. Option A. Never. Option B. Only in slow traffic. Option C. Only when passing on the left. Option D. Only when the lane is extra wide. The correct answer is option A. Never. A motorcycle is entitled to the full lane, so a driver should never share the lane with a motorcycle. Question 18. When parking downhill along the curb, which way should your wheels face? Here are the options. Option A. Toward the curb. Option B. Away from the curb. Option C. Straight ahead. Option D. Toward the center of the roadway. The correct answer is option A. Toward the curb. When parking downhill along the curb, turn the wheels toward the curb so the vehicle will roll away from traffic if it moves. Question 19. What must you do when entering a road from a driveway, alley, or roadside? Here are the options. Option A. Yield to pedestrians on the main road. Option B. Yield to vehicles already on the main road. Option C. Accelerate quickly before checking traffic. Option D. Stop only if there is a stop sign. Option E. Honk and enter before traffic reaches you. The correct answers are options A and B. Yield to pedestrians on the main road. Yield to vehicles already on the main road. When entering from a driveway, alley, or roadside, you must yield to pedestrians and to vehicles already on the main road. Question 20. Must you always drive at the posted speed limit? Here are the options. Option A. No, the speed limit is the maximum allowed under favorable conditions. Option B. Yes. Drivers must always drive exactly at the posted limit. Option C. Yes, unless a police officer is nearby. Option D. No, drivers may always drive faster to pass safely. The correct answer is option A. No, the speed limit is the maximum allowed under favorable conditions. The posted speed limit is for favorable conditions. Drivers must slow down when conditions require it. Question 21. Should you use high beam headlights in smoky or foggy conditions? Here are the options. Option A. No, use low beams because high beams can reflect glare and reduce visibility. Option B. Yes, high beams always improve visibility. Option C. Yes, but only on rural roads. Option D. No, use parking lights instead of headlights. The correct answer is option A. No, use low beams because high beams can reflect glare and reduce visibility. Low beams are safer in smoke or fog because high beams can reflect back and make it harder to see. Question 22. What does a solid yellow line on your side of the center of the road mean? Here are the options. Option A. You may not cross it to pass, but you may cross it to turn left when it is safe. Option B. You may cross it to pass whenever traffic is clear. Option C. Traffic on both sides may pass freely. Option D. It separates lanes moving in the same direction. The correct answer is option A. You may not cross it to pass, but you may cross it to turn left when it is safe. A solid yellow line on your side means passing is not allowed from your lane, although a left turn may be made when safe. Question 23. What does a yellow X posted above a lane mean? Here are the options. Option A. The lane signal is about to change to red and you should change lanes as soon as possible. Option B. The lane is open for normal travel. Option C. The lane may be used only by emergency vehicles. Option D. The lane is reserved for left turns only. The correct answer is option A. The lane signal is about to change to red and you should change lanes as soon as possible. A yellow X lane signal warns that the lane will soon close, so the driver should move out of that lane safely. Question 24. Who has the right of way in Florida? Here are the options. Option A. No one automatically has the right of way because the law states who must yield. Option B. The vehicle that is moving fastest has the right of way. Option C. The vehicle on the larger road always has the right of way. Option D. The driver who signals first always has the right of way. The correct answer is option A. No one automatically has the right of way because the law states who must yield. Florida law does not give the right of way to anyone automatically. It explains who must yield in each situation. Question 25. What may happen if you fail to answer a traffic summons? Here are the options. Option A. Your license may not be renewed. Option B. Your insurance card is automatically canceled. Option C. Your vehicle title is transferred to the court. Option D. Your license points are automatically removed. The correct answer is option A. Your license may not be renewed. If you fail to answer a traffic summons, your driver license may not be renewed. Question 26. Which places are locations where parking is not allowed? Here are the options. Option A. On a sidewalk or crosswalk. Option B. Within 20 feet of an intersection. Option C. Within 15 feet of a fire hydrant. Option D. On a bridge or overpass. Option E. In a marked legal parking space. The correct answers are options A and B and C and D. on a sidewalk or crosswalk within 20 feet of an intersection within 15 feet of a fire hydrant on a bridge or overpass. Parking is prohibited on sidewalks and crosswalks, near intersections and fire hydrants, and on bridges or overpasses. Question 27. What does a double solid white line mean? Here are the options. Option A. It separates lanes of traffic moving in the same direction and crossing it is prohibited. Option B. It separates lanes moving in opposite directions and passing is allowed. Option C. It marks the edge of a shoulder where parking is always allowed. Option D. It warns that a railroad crossing is ahead. The correct answer is option A. It separates lanes of traffic moving in the same direction and crossing it is prohibited. A double solid white line separates lanes moving in the same direction and drivers may not cross it. Question 28. Which lights are required on a car? Here are the options. Option A. 2 red tail lights mounted on the rear. Option B. A white light that makes the license plate visible from 50 feet. Option C. 2 headlights with high beam and low beam settings. Option D. 2 red stop lights that come on when the foot brake is pressed. Option E. A roof-mounted spotlight for night driving. The correct answers are options A and B and C and D. 2 red tail lights mounted on the rear, a white light that makes the license plate visible from 50 feet, 2 headlights with high beam and low beam settings, 2 red stoplights that come on when the foot brake is pressed. Required vehicle lights include rear tail lights, license plate lighting, headlights with high and low beams, and red stoplights activated by the brake pedal. Question 29. If a school bus stops to unload children on a 4-lane highway divided only by a 4-foot paved strip, must vehicles traveling in the opposite direction stop? Here are the options. Option A. Yes. Option B. No. Option C. Only if the bus driver waves. Option D. Only during school zone hours. The correct answer is option A. Yes. A 4-foot paved strip is not a raised barrier, so vehicles traveling in the opposite direction must stop for the school bus. Question 30. Who provides a Florida insurance identification card? Here are the options. Option A. Your automobile insurance company. Option B. The local police department. Option C. The court clerk. Option D. The vehicle inspection station. The correct answer is option A. Your automobile insurance company. Your insurance company provides the Florida Insurance Identification Card. Question 31. In which areas is parking not allowed? Here are the options. Option A. Within 15 feet of a fire hydrant. Option B. On a bridge, overpass, or tunnel. Option C. On a sidewalk. Option D. In front of a driveway. Option E. In a marked legal parking space. The correct answers are options A and B and C and D. Within 15 feet of a fire hydrant on a bridge, overpass, or tunnel on a sidewalk in front of a driveway. Parking is prohibited near fire hydrants, on bridges or overpasses, or in tunnels, on sidewalks, and in front of driveways. Question 32. Which situations can cause a Florida driver license to be revoked? Here are the options. Option A. Driving under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or other controlled substances. Option B. Having 3 reckless driving cases in 1 year. Option C. Racing on the highway. Option D. Failing to stop and give help when the vehicle you are driving causes death or injury. Option E. Parking too close to a curb. The correct answers are options A and B and C and D. Driving under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or other controlled substances. Having 3 reckless driving cases in 1 year. Racing on the highway. Failing to stop and give help when the vehicle you are driving causes death or injury. A license may be revoked for serious violations such as impaired driving, repeated reckless driving, highway racing, or failing to stop and help after a crash involving death or injury. Question 33. When is a television legal in a car? Here are the options. Option A. When it is located where the driver cannot see it. Option B. When it is used only in heavy traffic. Option C. When it is muted while the car is moving. Option D. When it is mounted on the dashboard. The correct answer is option A. When it is located where the driver cannot see it. A television is legal only when placed so the driver cannot see it while driving. Question 34. What is the first ability impaired in a driver who has been drinking alcohol? Here are the options. Option A. Judgment. Option B. Hearing. Option C. Grip strength. Option D. Seat adjustment. The correct answer is option A. Judgment. Alcohol affects judgment first, making it harder for a driver to make safe decisions. Question 35. What should you do if your right wheels go off the pavement? Here are the options. Option A. Take your foot off the gas, steer straight, brake lightly, and return to the pavement slowly when safe. Option B. Brake hard and steer sharply back immediately. Option C. Accelerate to regain control quickly. Option D. Stop in the travel lane and wait for help. The correct answer is option A. Take your foot off the gas, steer straight, brake lightly, and return to the pavement slowly when safe. If your right wheels leave the pavement, slow gradually, keep control, and return to the pavement at a slow speed when it is safe. Question 36. What are the 3 parts of an expressway entrance? Here are the options. Option A. Entrance ramp, acceleration lane, and merging area. Option B. Deceleration lane, shoulder, and exit ramp. Option C. Passing lane, breakdown lane, and toll lane. Option D. Stop line, crosswalk, and traffic circle. The correct answer is option A. Entrance ramp, acceleration lane, and merging area. An expressway entrance is made up of the entrance ramp, the acceleration lane, and the merging area. Question 37. To what ages does the Florida Child Restraint Law apply? Here are the options. Option A. Children 5 years of age and younger. Option B. Children 8 years of age and younger. Option C. Children under 12 years of age only. Option D. Only infants younger than 1 year. The correct answer is option A. Children 5 years of age and younger. Florida Child Restraint Law applies to children 5 years of age and younger. Question 38. What should you do to avoid being blinded by glare from approaching headlights? Here are the options. Option A. Look toward the right edge of the highway until the lights are gone. Option B. Look directly at the headlights. Option C. Turn on your interior light. Option D. Close one eye and speed up. The correct answer is option A. Look toward the right edge of the highway until the lights are gone. Looking toward the right edge of the road helps reduce the effects of headlight glare. Question 39. Are the driver and front seat passenger legally required to use seat belts? Here are the options. Option A. Yes, both the driver and front seat passenger must use seat belts. Option B. No, only the driver must use a seat belt. Option C. No, seat belts are optional for front seat adults. Option D. Yes, but only on highways. The correct answer is option A. Yes, both the driver and front seat passenger must use seat belts. Seatbelt laws require the driver and front seat passenger to wear seat belts. Question 40. When two cars reach an open intersection at the same time, which driver must yield? Here are the options. Option A. The driver on the left must yield to the driver on the right. Option B. The driver on the right must yield to the driver on the left. Option C. The faster driver must yield to the slower driver. Option D. The smaller vehicle must yield to the larger vehicle. The correct answer is option A. The driver on the left must yield to the driver on the right. At an open intersection, when two vehicles arrive at the same time, the driver on the left yields to the driver on the right. Question 41. What is the 2-second rule? Here are the options. Option A. The minimum time you should allow between your vehicle and the vehicle ahead to help avoid rear-end collisions. Option B. The time allowed to decide after a traffic light turns green. Option C. The time required before changing lanes after signaling. Option D. The time limit for stopping at a stop sign. The correct answer is option A. The minimum time you should allow between your vehicle and the vehicle ahead to help avoid rear-end collisions. The 2-second rule is a following distance guideline that helps reduce the risk of rear-end collisions. Question 42. Which are appropriate defensive driving techniques if a crash is about to happen? Here are the options. Option A. Try to hit a vehicle moving in the same direction instead of hitting a vehicle head-on. Option B. Swerve right instead of toward oncoming traffic. Option C. Try to drive off the road rather than skid off the road. Option D. Hit something not moving instead of a vehicle moving toward you. Option E. Speed up toward the nearest oncoming vehicle. The correct answers are options A and B and C and D. Try to hit a vehicle moving in the same direction instead of hitting a vehicle head-on. Swerve right instead of toward oncoming traffic. Try to drive off the road rather than skid off the road. Hit something not moving instead of a vehicle moving toward you. When a crash cannot be avoided, safer choices include reducing impact severity, avoiding head-on collisions, steering away from oncoming traffic, and choosing a less dangerous object to hit. Question 43. What is the penalty for receiving 12 penalty points within 12 months? Here are the options. Option A. A 30-day driver license suspension. Option B. A warning letter only. Option C. A 6-month vehicle registration suspension. Option D. A permanent driver license revocation. The correct answer is option A. A 30-day driver license suspension. Receiving 12 points within 12 months can result in a 30-day suspension of the driver license. Question 44. What should you do if your brakes are wet? Here are the options. Option A. Drive slowly in a low gear while applying the brake slightly. Option B. Stop immediately and turn off the engine. Option C. Pump the accelerator until the brakes dry. Option D. Use only the parking brake at high speed. The correct answer is option A. Drive slowly in a low gear while applying the brake slightly. Driving slowly in a low gear while lightly applying the brakes can help dry wet brakes. Question 45. Within how many days after moving must you obtain a new license showing your new address? Here are the options. Option A. 10 days. Option B. 5 days. Option C. 30 days. Option D. 90 days. The correct answer is option A. 10 days. After moving, you must obtain a new license showing your new address within 10 days. Question 46. What should you do if you are taking prescription or over-the-counter medication before driving? Here are the options. Option A. Check the label for warnings or ask a doctor or pharmacist about side effects. Option B. Assume the medication is safe if it was legally purchased. Option C. Drink coffee before driving to cancel side effects. Option D. Drive only on roads with lower speed limits. The correct answer is option A. Check the label for warnings or ask a doctor or pharmacist about side effects. Medication can impair driving, so you should check warnings and ask a medical professional if you are unsure. Question 47. When an emergency vehicle approaches from in front of you or behind you, what should you do? Here are the options. Option A. Pull over to the right and stop. Option B. Speed up until you reach the next intersection. Option C. Stop immediately in your lane. Option D. Move left and continue slowly. The correct answer is option A. Pull over to the right and stop. When an emergency vehicle approaches with warning signals, you should pull over to the right edge of the roadway and stop until it passes. Question 48. When passing a truck on the highway, what does it mean if the truck driver blinks the front headlights? Here are the options. Option A. You can safely re-enter the right lane. Option B. You must stop behind the truck. Option C. You are in the truck driver's no zone. Option D. The truck is about to turn left. The correct answer is option A. You can safely re-enter the right lane. When a truck driver blinks the headlights, it commonly signals that it is safe for the passing driver to return to the right lane. Question 49. Which loads must be covered to keep items from falling or blowing onto the roadway? Here are the options. Option A. Gravel. Option B. Trash. Option C. Sand. Option D. Loose material that could fall or blow away. Option E. Sealed groceries inside a passenger car. The correct answers are options A and B and C and D. Gravel, trash, sand, loose material that could fall or blow away. Loads such as gravel, trash, sand, and other loose materials must be covered so they do not fall or blow onto the roadway. Question 50. Which two Florida laws cover automobile insurance requirements for licensed drivers? Here are the options. Option A. The no-fault law and the financial responsibility law. Option B. the move-over law and the seatbelt law. Option C, the right-of-way law and the parking law. Option D, the learner license law and the implied consent law. The correct answer is option A, the no-fault law and the financial responsibility law. Florida automobile insurance requirements are covered by the no-fault law and the financial responsibility law.